We're gonna be playing Little Alchemy. Yay. Alright, let's get started. Alright. What does earth and water make? Probably mud, yeah. Water and fire. Okay. Steam and mud. Doesn't do anything. Mud and earth. Mud and water. Mud and air. Mud and fire. Brick. Okay. Air and earth. Air and fire. I made energy. Air and brick. Air and energy. Wind, okay. Air and steam makes cloud. Alright, cloud and water. Rain and dust. Dust and I make gunpowder. Gunpowder and earth. Yo, I'm duplicating earth. But I forgot to combine elements. Water and water makes sea. Sea and sea. Ocean. Ocean, ocean. Makes nothing. Earth and earth. Pressure and... Okay, what about pressure and energy? Okay, let's see. Little alchemy hints. Bam, there we go. Show a hint. How to make meat. How do I make cow? How do I make grass? How do I make plant? Okay, so earth and... There we go. Alright. Pig. How do I make livestock? How do I make life? How do I make swamp? Okay, so energy and swamp. So I need plant and mud and let's just okay, so I got lost. Cloud and earth makes fog. Yo, what about like life and life? What does... Okay, that doesn't do anything. Life in... I made plankton! New hint. I literally just got... Let me make atmosphere. Air and pressure. Yeah, I made atmosphere. Wind and gunpowder. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Wild animal. Life in forest. How do I make a tree? How do I make time? How do I make sand? How do I make stone? Okay. That's I believe it was lava and wind. No. No, but that makes obsidian good enough. This is another portal. Oh, right. Air. Okay, so I gotta find air. Air at stone. Alright. Air and stone. I believe I can just like. Let's go. Sand and fire. Now I made time and hourglass. Fun. Get out of my way, ad. Hello, random person. Make tree. How to make tree? It's not popping up. Alright, then we go to tree. Tree and tree forest. We made forest. What is it? Yeah, I did it. I made wild animal. Next hint. How to make a storm. Alright, so we got energy and then cloud. We made a storm. Yay. Steak. Meat. How do I make meat? How do I make a cow? How do I make livestock? How do I make farmer? How do I make a human? Earth and life. Okay. How do I make a field? How do I make a tool? How do I make metal? Okay. Fire and stone. And then metal plus human. Alright. Human. Let me just. Where's human at? Oh, there we go. Farmer. And then I think it was life, a livestock. And then tool. No. Yeah. Oh, then we probably like grab some fire and I've got. Okay, never mind. Oh, barbecue. Got it. Campfire. How did I? Oh my god, you stupid ads. Wood. Tree and tool. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I just made 3 things. Barbecue. And then we grab some meat. And we got steak. Let's go. Next hint. Flamethrower. How do I make a gun? How do I make a bullet? Gunpowder and metal. Okay. Oh, gunpowder. Yeah, it was gunpowder and fire. Flamethrower. What am I doing? Cheese. Milk. How do I make milk? Farmer and cow. And we just grab time and bam. Made cheese. Why did it go all the way up there? Alcohol. Fruit. Tree and farmer. Okay. Where's farmer at? Oh, there he is. From the time we made it, we made alcohol. How to make a rat. Pirate ship? That's a very random. How do I make a boat? Okay, so I need water and wood. And then wind. Oh my god. So many ads. Makes sense. Oh, it's doing the thing where it won't pop up again. Oh my god. Wheat. Field and farmer. Okay, that's easy. I already got both of those. Alright, so field and farmer, we got wheat. Nice. Next hint. Dough. Water and flour. How do I make flour? Stone and wheat. Let's just grab some water. That is not... Okay, so now dough looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Time and bread. Okay, fire and dough. Time. And yeah, now we made mold. Mold and cheese. We should make blue cheese. Steam engine. Boiler. I don't know why I thought that would work. Okay, so I believe it's boiler and tool. Yes, it is. I'm so smart. How do I make a cape? How do I make hero? How do I make a dragon? How do I make a lizard? How do I make an egg? Stone in life. That makes sense. No, it doesn't. Whatever. Okay, so life, and then we grab stone, and then I believe it was time. No, it was not. Okay. Wizard, swamp and egg, and then it was fire. And then we can make. How do I make armor? Metal and tool. So metal tool. And then we grab a human. Then we make a hero. Oh my god, it's doing that thing where it won't show the stuff. Again, perfume. How do I make love? Okay, so human and human plant. Rose and water. You did it. Bam. How do I make a shark? Ocean and blood. How do I make a blade? Stone and metal. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I was trying to see if we could just like clear the entire thing. Ah, there we go. Alright, how to make a nest? Tree and bird. How to make sky? Air. Okay, so air. air and cloud, and then life, and yeah, it was the next was tree, and we made a nest. That's nice. Show new hint. Wrapping paper. Okay, so pressure and wood. And then back, gift, Christmas tree. How do I make a Christmas tree? How to make a light bulb? How do I make electricity? Energy and metal and then glass. I made a light bulb. Tree and light bulb. And then how do I make Santa? There you go. Oh my god, I don't need Nike Air Jordans. Okay, X-ray. Light and bone. Corpse. Human and gun. Okay. I do actually have gun. Human and gun. Corpse and time. And how do you make light? Electricity and light bulb. And we got the skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. My bad. Jam. How do I make sugar? Energy and fruit. Okay. Okay, so I need energy and fruit, which makes sugar. How do I make juice? Water and fruit. Oh, I made lemonade. Lemonade and jam. It doesn't work, obviously. House. Human and wood. Okay. Bam. Okay. Alright, there we go. What's next? Milkshake. How do I make ice cream? Milk and cold. How do I make cold? I believe it was rain and human. 100. I've made 100. I'm having a heart attack. Cold and milk. Milk and ice cream. Milkshake. Let's go. I don't know. Seasickness. I literally have both. So I literally just made sickness. Sea sickness. There we go. Seasickness. I made seasickness. I'm so good at this. Fruit tree. Tree and fruit. Yeah. I should have seen that coming. Bam. There we go. I literally already made a gun. I already made C. Newspaper. Okay. There we go. Paper and paper. Made newspaper. Are you saying my name? Yeah. Good for you. Nice. bird and livestock. And then wild animal. Yeah, I did it. I'm so smart. Butterfly. How do I make a flower? How do I make a garden? Okay. So I make plant, and garden and plant, and then flower and wild animal. Oh, I also made bee. That's fun. How do I make a pirate? How do I make a pirate? Wait a minute. Okay. I can make a sail. I can just grab a sailboat. Blade. And then metal. Go back to sailor. Human and boat. Oh, sorry, I just made pirate ship and parrot. What if I combine? Yeah, I can't combine both of them. Next. Oh my god, stop. Crystal ball. I don't have a witch. I don't have a wizard. Alright, so energy and human. Broom. Wood and hay. I don't have hay either. I don't have scythe. And then I believe it's glass. We did it. Wait, what other achievements are there? 50 elements, easy. I'm pretty sure they're like hidden elements you can make. Idea. Human and light bulb. You know what, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna make nerd. Okay, so I'm gonna need a human and then glass and a nerd. I made a nerd. Actually. Lion. Cat. Also, I need milk and wild animal. I'm just gonna grab wild animal twice because there we go. And sting. Family and house. I mean, human and house. Family. Vinegar. Wine. Fruit and alcohol. And then time makes it vinegar. Let's go. Dough and fruit. I have like barely anything for D. Alright, so we got dough and fruit. We got pie. I literally already have first. Human and goat. How do I make a mountain? How do I make an earthquake? Okay, so earth and energy, and then earthquake, and then wild animal. Okay, it was not wild animal. Livestock. My bad. So I'm just gonna grab human. We're doing this. livestock, mountain, and a goat. Wait, what if I... Mountain and mountain. Mountain range and mountain range. That doesn't do anything. How about pie and mountain range? Pie and vinegar. Pie and crystal ball. What am I even doing? Life. I literally already have life. Ghost. Dude. Time and moon. Okay, so sky and cheese. Declan, you wanna know something? No? The moon is made of cheese. What are you doing? I know. Bro, we're not having an argument again. Both games are good. You're going on eBay. Declan, both games are good for their own reason. I hate you. Okay, let's just stop talking about let's just stop talking about this because it just. Let's just stop saying that like Fortnite is better than Minecraft or stuff. Huh? Declan, let's just stop, okay? Declan. Why can't you not just accept the fact that I'm saying that both games are good? Declan, this is an age-old argument. This is the age-old argument. Minecraft is better than Fortnite. Fortnite is better than Minecraft. They're both good. No, they're both good. No, they're both good. You're not. You're schizophrenic. You're hearing things. Both games are good. What? Definitely, both games are good, okay? Yes. What? What? What do you mean get me banned? You better not. What would make you not say that? What if I said Fortnite is better than Minecraft? Would you stop? I'm sorry. Why? Cause why? You better not. You better not say something that can get me canceled. I'm sorry. What? Yes, there are 4 people watching. It's my stream. Alright, and we made peacock. Oh, and toucan. Internet, okay? Computer. What? No, I don't think I will. There you go. What? Roomba. Okay. Robot and vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner. Electricity. And broom. There you go. And we made a Roomba. Water pipe. Water and pipe. Wood and tobacco. Fire plant. There you go. Iced tea. Okay, so water and leaf. Okay, so it's probably something like ice is probably something like water and cold. Yeah, I knew it. Sea and dog. Alright, so we just made dog and then sea. Ah, we made seal. Tsunami. Ocean and earthquake. Tsunami. Let's clear that again. Sheet music. Paper and music. Human and flute. Okay, so human. Wind and wood. Music. And then paper. Sheet music. There we go. Snow globe. Alright, so